So, an airworthiness directive is a notification to owners and operators of certified aircraft that a known safety deficiency with a particular model of aircraft, engine, avionics, or other system exists and must be corrected. By the way, I am Mark Angelo Armantojo, and in this video I am going to explain what we have done in this activity, which is the extraction of AD, and which is the normal AD, and the emergency.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
So the first one is the normal AD, and we have two. The first AD, which is the normal AD, is the AD 2022-18-13, and this is normal AD. So the AD that we uploaded is all about the fuselage of 737-600, 700, 700C, 800, and 900 series. And the reason for releasing this AD is the FAA is issuing an airworthiness directive for certain Boeing 737-600, 700, 800, and 900 series airplanes due to widespread fatigue damage. And the applicability of this AD is the Boeing company model 737-600, 700, 700C, 800, and 900 series. And the required action must be done to comply in this AD is to do all applicable actions identified in and in accordance with the accomplishment instructions of Boeing Alert Requirements Bulletin 737-53A1403RB, dated August 26, 2021. So the second AD, which is the normal AD, is all about the air conditioning of 737, which is the 100 series, 200, 200C, 300 series, 400, 500, 600, 700, 700C, 800, 900, and 900ER series. And the control number of this AD is 2022-24-09. The reason for releasing this AD is this AD retains the repetitive functional tests and on-condition actions and specifies certain adapter requirements for the functional tests. The FAA is issuing this AD to address the unsafe condition of these products. So the required action must be done to comply in this AD is all Boeing 737 aircrafts must undergo a repetitive functional test of its cabin's altitude pressure switches and on-condition actions. Replacement must be done if necessary, and all of the results from the test must be reported. So after we have discussed about the NAD, which is the normal AD, we will now proceed to EAD, which is the Emergency Airworthiness Directive. The first one is the AD 2008-24-51, and it is all about the extreme localized overheating of parts inside the fuel pumps on 737-600, 700, 700C, 800, and 900 series. This AD was released in order to address the issue of extreme localized overheating of parts, specifically on the priming and vapor pump sections of the aircraft's fuel pumps. So the required action must be done to comply with this AD is a wiring test must be done on the auto shut-off system in order to determine its continuity and make sure that the wiring is installed correctly, which requires a functional test to be done to the auto shut-off system. All of the acquired results must be sent to Boeing even if the result is positive or negative. Lastly, the last EAD or the Emergency Airworthiness Directive is the 2020-16-51, and it is all about the corrosion causing the engine bleed air fifth stage check valves to be stuck open on 737-200C, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 700C, 800, 900, and 900ER series. The reason of releasing this AD is this AD was released in order to address the issue of corrosion forming on the engine bleed air fifth stage check valve that causes the valve to stay in the open position and failing to close. So, what is the required action? The required action must be done is this AD requires proper inspection to be done on the engine bleed air fifth stage check valve on both engines. If failed, the engine bleed air fifth stage check valve must be replaced. So in conclusion, aircraft owners and operators sometimes encounter problems that could pose safety hazards to pilots and passengers. To rectify these issues, the government must enact airworthiness directives or AD, which is the normal, and the EAD, or rules and regulations that ensure aircraft safety and proper functionality. That is all for this video, and thank you for listening.
Dark side, light this bitch up.